Hi and welcome to Outwell. Here we're going to give you some hints and some tips on how to attach the extension or the awning to the Concorde XL from our Smart Air collection. A good tip to start with is just to prepare the tent if it's fully pitched like this one here. We just want to take up any of the guidelines that are going to be in the way of the extensions or awnings. Once the extension or awning has been laid out in place, all we're going to do is attach the pump to the inlet valve and start inflating. Just before we start to inflate the extension or awning, just make sure that the release valves that we have on each individual tube section are in the closed position. So you want this in this position here, otherwise when you start to inflate the tent, the air will just come straight out of here. When you're inflating the extensions or awnings, just keep an eye on the manometer at the top of the pump here. This will indicate the pressure of the tube sections. These products have been designed to be inflated between 0.6 and 0.8 bar, which represents 8.7 to 11.6 psi. Once it's been inflated, we're just going to pull it up to the side of the tent. Then we're going to take the sheet of material straight across the back of the tent and just loosely peg that into position to allow us then to get this into its final place. So once that's done, what we're going to do is just peg the rear tube section as close to the tent as we can. Once that's done, we're just going to go to the front pegging points and pull them out, making sure that the extension or awning sits nice and flush against the tent. Now we're just going to open up the front door and put the ground sheet into place. An important point to remember when you come into the awning or extension is just to close the shut-off valves at the top to separate each individual tube section. Once the ground sheet is in place, we're just going to close the front door again, and then we're going to peg all the way around the side and finish up by taking out the guy lines and pegging them into place. When it comes to taking down the awnings, you can see that we've already taken all of the pegs out and also rolled up all of our guy lines and taken the ground sheet out as well. So now what we're going to do is just go inside and open up the shut-off valves. going to do is just go around to the side here and open up the release valves to deflate the awning. When it comes to rolling up the awning, an important point here is to start from the side and roll it towards the open valves so that all of the air can escape. So that was all of our hints and tips for pitching and packing away the extensions and awnings from our Smart Air collection. Thanks very much for watching.